How to generate a contract. What you're going to do is you're going to get to the property details page. Where you're going to get there is go to your seller search, find your lead. This is where you're going to be doing all your work. So from here, what you're going to see is the actions tab on the right hand side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mouse over this actions tab and I have a drop down. The first thing that I see is generate contract. So now I'm ready to generate this contract. I'm going to click on generate contract. And now I have a list of all my contracts. So what you're going to see over here on the bottom here is you're going to see a previous, 2, 3, and next. All right. What these are actually displaying. See, you can see displaying contract templates 1 of 10 of 23. So if you don't see your contract on this first page, just go ahead and click on the next button, and you'll have a whole nother set. Click on the next button, you'll see I have a bunch more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the first section here, and we're just going to fill out a standard contract. So what I have here is, let's do an assignment agreement. All right, so I'm going to click on assignment. Now this is the contract that I want to go ahead and generate. So I'm going to click on next. And now in this assignment contract, I have to pick my buyer. Now don't pay attention to any of the data that's in here. We're in a test account. So I have to pick a buyer for my contract. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down there, I'm going to look for my buyer. If I don't see my buyer here, all I have to do is come up to the search box, type in the name, and then click on it when it comes up. So now I've chosen my buyer. I'm going to click on the next button. And now I have to put in 2 variables. One is my assignment fee, so let's say it's $10,000, and the deposit on that, which is $1,000. All right, I've set up my 2 variables. Now I'm going to click on the next button. And here's my contract. Now what we've done, again, these are contracts, these are system contracts that are already populated for you. I'm going to teach you in another video how to populate your own contracts, but any of the system contracts in which we give you will already be populated. So the only 2 things you had to answer there was the buyer's name, which they brought in, Justin here in this case, and then it brings in your signature and the date and everything else. So from here what I would do is I would need to name this. So let's name this. That's test. Let's say test 10. I never remember if I have test 1 or 2 in the system, so let's go test 10 to make it safe, and go down and hit save changes. Now it's generating right now, so notice you're going to see test 10 generating. If you don't see it pop up right away, I suggest to hit your refresh button. There we go. So from here, now I have that contract and it's generated. I can view this contract, I can fax this contract, or I can email this contract or delete it. So feel free to go ahead and test these out. We email most of our contracts. You're just going to hit on email, type in who you want it to send to, and then you're good to go. Actually, let me show you that right now. Let's just walk through that whole entire thing there. So let's say I want to email this contract. I'm going to click on email, and I'm just going to send this to myself. Address, Pete sells cheap. Okay, and then I'm going to click next. And what the system is going to allow me to do is to write a quick cover letter here, so you can go ahead and change it, do what you want to do, and then all you're going to do is click on send email. Now notice the subject, we just have please read important information from Real Freedom Properties attached. You can put anything that you want in the subject. All this stuff is editable. This is all editable, so anything that you want to do, just put in there, click on send email, and your contract is sent. Wait a few seconds here for it to load. And now my email has been successfully delivered. So let's just go check on that real fast. I'm going to get out of full screen here and get around my computer, so just give me a quick second. Let's go back into my email here. And there it is. This is the email we just sent over. Check this out, attach file as soon as possible. Knows any questions. This is test 10, and this is the contract that we can download. So you can totally see from start to finish exactly, where are we at here? Documents. You can see from start to finish exactly how to go ahead and generate a contract.